Hello, welcome back to Learn Economia. In this video, actually, what we are doing is that from this video onwards, we are starting with a new topic, mathematical economics. This is as per your demand. There have been a lot of requests coming in, telling me that I should do something, some or the other videos with respect to mathematical economics. So I thought that I will be doing some videos in this arena. In this video, we are looking into the very basics of mathematical economics, its meaning and role. Before going into the depth of the topic, it's very important to understand what mathematical economics is. We have to understand that when we deal with mathematical economics, as its name suggests, it is a mix of both mathematics and economics. We can see that it is a sort of application of mathematical tools in the arena of economics theory. So, mathematical economics is actually a method which is used in economics, which would be utilizing the mathematical principles, tools, etc. to create economic theories, and it is used to investigate economic quatrains. So, we can see that mathematics is something which would be permitting economists to construct very precisely defined economic models. So, from these precisely defined economic models, we can derive exact conclusions with the help of mathematical logic, and this could be tested afterwards by using statistical data, and this can be used to make quantifiable predictions about future economic activity. So, we could see certain examples where we could mix mathematics and economics. You might have heard about econometrics. It is something different from mathematical economics. We will be defining econometrics, or we will be doing separate videos with respect to econometrics. In those videos, I'll be explaining you the details about econometrics. In this video, since we are focusing on mathematical economics, we are not going into the depth of econometrics. Just understand that both econometrics and mathematical economics are different. Uh, in mathematical economics, we are just using the tools, techniques, methods of mathematics into the arena of economics or economic theory. But econometrics, we apart from using mathematical ideas, we are using something more in econometrics. So we'll discuss that later. We have to understand that advancement in computing power, big data techniques, advanced mathematics applications, etc., have played a very important role in the arena of economics. So, if you look into the mathematical economics, you can understand that it relies on defining all the relevant assumptions, conditions, structure, etc. of economic theories. So when we used to define all these things, what we use is that we use some mathematical terms or logical terms. There are two benefits while doing this. The first is that this would be helping or allowing the economic theorists to make use of some mathematical tools such as algebra, calculus, etc. to define some economic phenomena. And by using these kinds of tools, they will be able to draw some precise inferences by using some basic assumptions as well as definitions. The second benefit is that it allows economists to operationalize all these theories, inferences, etc., so that these could be tested, empirically tested by using quantitative data. And if this test stands time, that means that if this test could could be validated, then these could be used to produce some predictions about economic matters, and which would if it is used for predictions, this would be benefiting investors, policymakers, businessmen, etc. If you look back, you would see that prior to the late 19th century, economics as a subject, it relied heavily on verbal or logical argument. situational explanations, inferences, etc. But recently, it is not that very recent, but still we could see that it is recently that the ideas of mathematics began, the tools used in mathematics began to be applied in the arena of economics. So during the late or early 19th century, we could see that the mathematical economics, it was considered to be a departure from economics, or mathematics itself would be considered as something which is very much away from economics. But now we could see that it is used in almost every aspect. Even in the case of setting of monetary policy, the central bankers actually they want to know the likely impact of the changes in official interest rate on inflation, growth rate, etc. in the economy. So in these cases, the economists, what they do is that they turn to econometrics as well as mathematical economics. By using the tools and techniques in econometrics and mathematical economics, they try to they try to make some predictions. Now, coming into the role of mathematics in economics, we could understand that this is very much important in helping economics to build economic modeling. So, if you go for inclusion of mathematics in economics, or if you go for application of mathematics in economics, we could build theoretical economic models which could be used for economic policy making. Mathematical economics, it is something which is very much useful in going for optimization problems. If you optimization is something which is purely mathematics. So if you use the concept of optimization in the arena of economics, what you could see is that this could be used in policy making, production process, etc., so that the best outcome could be arrived. Mathematics would be helping economists to perform quantifiable experiments which would be creating certain models which would be later helping in predicting the future of economic growth. Advances in computing power, large data techniques, advanced mathematical techniques, all these have played a very major role in making quantitative methods a fundamental aspect of economics. As I have told earlier, this helped in optimization, which would be helping in finding an equilibrium uh, with respect to a household or business or policymakers. This helps in static equilibrium analysis or dynamic equilibrium analysis. It helps in comparative statics. It helps in dynamic analysis, etc. Macroeconomics all discusses factors faced by every economy like unemployment, inflation, prices, etc. So, if you want to make a inference regarding this, you have to collect statistical data of all these things. Then only you can be able to understand whether it is increasing or decreasing or moving up or moving down. So, mathematics is considered now it is considered to be an integral part of economic analysis. That is how the importance of mathematical economics gained prevalence in the present day life, or in the present analysis of economic theories or economic concepts. So that's all for today. I hope you got a very vague idea regarding mathematical economics. We'll be making it as crystal clear by using certain concept. We'll be focusing on certain concept as such in each of the coming videos. We'll be discussing each aspect of mathematical economics in the coming videos. So hope you could understand the concepts or the meaning of mathematical economics and the role of mathematics in economics just by watching this video. With that hope and expectation, I am ending this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more videos, and you can be a part of my Telegram group and Telegram channel to discuss your doubts. Thank you.